Hi friends, welcome back to Natasha's Healthy Living, where we are nurturing wellness naturally. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm sharing my homemaking favorites for June, things that are truly helping me nurture my home and family with more peace, purpose, and joy. And June is my birthday month. So I'm also including a few little birthday treats that have been bringing me joy this season. So grab your favorite beverage and let's hang out. Summer is here, and that always shifts my rhythm a little. Lately, I've been leaning into the same sorts of tools that I like to use whenever I feel like I need to stay grounded and keep on top of things. So, of course, I love using my Jane's Agenda planner. I'm especially loving the weekly insert called Weekly Number 31. It just feels like the perfect mix of a weekly overview and some space for daily planning. So on these weeks where every day looks different and things could change at a moment's notice, we could all decide to go off and do something different. It's nice to have my planner that I can touch base with and still keep on top of some of my goals and projects that I'm working on. And of course, I recently shared my Sunday reset video and my little checklist that came with that as a freebie. So if you haven't checked that out, definitely click back to that. I think I'll have it linked in the description below, but it's a couple videos back. And it just gives you some inspiration and ideas on ways you can use Sunday to reset. And you have that little self-care Sunday reset checklist you can use as well, just to give you some ideas. And if you're like me, a good checklist always makes me feel motivated. I love checking off that box that I've accomplished something. So I've also been doing things like just trying to focus on today and stay in the moment and not get too caught up in what's going on next week or what I think might be happening next week, because it could all change. And another tool I've been using for the last about month and a half or 2 months has been my index card system. And several of you commented last video that you were interested in seeing more about that. So I am working on a video to share that whole system with you and walk you through how I set mine up if you want to do that as well. So you'll have to be patient. It'll take me a few weeks, but hopefully in July I'll have that one ready to go for you. And it's not something I use every day, even though that is the system's purpose and that's the way it's meant to be used. But I like it for that reason. If I skip a few days, it doesn't seem like it's that big a deal. You can just move the cards around to whatever day you think you might get to those things next, or whatever day that rhythm falls. So if it's something I usually do on Thursdays, then I'll just move it to the next Thursday and try again that week or that day. And it also helps me focus in on just one item at a time, so I'm not getting overwhelmed by a big long to-do list. So this has worked really well in conjunction with that weekly overview insert from Jane's Agenda, because the Jane's Agenda page doesn't give me space for a huge long list. It only gives me room for about 7 items on each day. And then this checklist system with these index cards means I'm not rewriting household tasks and chores that get done pretty often anyway. And I'm also not too worried if I don't get to them all. I just sort of pick what seems important in the moment or what I know I can get done, and that's what I work on. And it's nice because having these cards allows me to also share the system. And so if I want my daughter to work on something, then I might ask her to work on the card or two that I lay out for her to do. And it's just nice that it's not in my phone only. It's actually, an analog system everyone can see and take it and see what they need to do at any given point. So a couple of things like that have definitely been helping me with my summer rhythms and just keeping up with things. But I've also just tried to take things kind of light and easy and not get too hung up on a big to-do list or a big goal planning system, because I really want to be there and enjoying moments with my family and just enjoying this change of pace that summer brings. I've been enjoying some sweet treats from my dear neighbor. I'm so grateful for her blessing us with those. My favorite kitchen item is this cute flower vase from my daughter for Mother's Day. Every few days we find a new bloom to add, and it's such a sweet reminder of her love and thoughtfulness. Plus, it keeps me motivated to tidy up the counters daily so I can enjoy this sweet vase all by itself on a clean countertop. And lately, I've been so excited because my hydrangea is finally blooming. I'm not sure what variety of hydrangea this is. All I know is it's the kind that blooms on the stems that it grows the previous year. So I was really trying hard last year to fertilize it more often and make sure it had plenty of water, because it does like plenty of water. And it seems to have paid off, because this year we have lots of blooms. This is more blooms than I've ever seen on this plant as long as we've lived here. And I'm so excited to be able to enjoy those pretty pink and purple blooms for this summer season. One of my other favorite items I've been using daily is my Jordan Essentials Shea Butter. I've loved their Shea Butter from the day it launched years and years ago. And this scent called Sea Spa is one we've had for a long time, but about a year ago they kind of revamped the scent, and I love it even more now. It's been my go-to scent for this summer. I like it because I feel like it's my signature scent that I'm wearing, so I put it on usually just about everywhere once I step out of the shower, and it's light and fresh. It's a blend of citrus and green tea, so it kind of has that crisp, fresh scent that I like. But it's not overwhelming or overpowering. It just makes me happy every time I smell it. So I love the Shea Butter because it finishes smooth and soft. There's not that greasy, heavy feeling to my skin. It just soaks in and moisturizes beautifully, and it's my current favorite. My other current favorite Jordan Essentials product is my TLC Magnesium Stick. It's the beeswax base from our lotion bar plus magnesium and the essential oils blended together. So it's a great little travel all-in-one stick. I keep this one in my purse, and this special blend will only be available through the end of July. So I'm really enjoying it while I can this summer. The TLC blend has lavender, peppermint, clary sage, frankincense, and sweet orange essential oils. So it's uplifting. It helps with a little bit of that stress relief if I'm kind of feeling frazzled as I'm on the go. And of course, the magnesium is great for any aches or pains. And since it's my birthday month, and really just because, I have also been giving myself permission to enjoy a few sweet things that bring me joy. So sometimes it's an iced coffee or an iced tea latte. It's taking my time in the morning and just enjoying a slow start to the day with no guilt and no feeling like I need to rush around and get moving on all the things. This month I've been meditating on Psalm 16:11. You make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. And that's been my birthday prayer, that I would find joy in the small moments and remember the source of it all, and just take the time to soak it all in whenever I can. So let me know in the comments, what's been one of your favorite things this June? I love hearing from you and finding out a little more about what's happening in your neck of the woods. And if you enjoyed this cozy chat, don't forget to subscribe. I have more homemaking encouragement coming your way soon, and hopefully next weekend I'll be sharing the Jane's Agenda July Deluxe subscription box with you. I know they had a little delay in shipping, but I'm hoping it gets to me in time for that. And if not, then we'll do that the last weekend of the month and we'll share a little more homemaking coziness next weekend. So other than that, thanks again for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.